Mein Führer. Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Es bleiben im Raum Keitel, Jodl, Krebs und Burgdorf. Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Wer schickt Sie? Dass Sie es wagen, sich meinen Befehl zu widersetzen! So weit ist das also gekommen. Das Militär hat mich belogen! Jeder hat mich belogen, sogar die SS! Die gesamte Generalität ist nichts weiter als ein Haufen niederträchtiger, treuloser Feiglinge!
Mein Führer, ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Soldaten, die für Sie verblosen...
Nicht als Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager!
Hello YouTube. Morning YouTube. Good morning YouTube. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. Good morning YouTube. Hello YouTube. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, to say the least.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, and I'm back with another video. Now, this is a follow-up video for one that I made a few months ago about Brittany Dawn Fitness. You've probably heard the news if you are following this. I made that first video. Let me give you a little context. I'll put the link for that first video up here somewhere in the card. But I made that first video based on just the thumbnail. I saw that, and I saw a Starbucks pink drink, and I thought to myself, that's fucking gross. I'm gonna make a video on that. So that entire video that did very well, and a lot of people supported that video, and I learned later on why that video got such positive feedback. One, I thought it was funny, and most people did, but also it's because she had been scamming people out of their money. People had been paying her hundreds and hundreds of dollars. There were even support groups on Instagram and Facebook, shout out to the ladies, that were kind of banding together trying to figure out what to do about their loss of money. So I don't know all the details, granted, so you can put in the comments below, I had this conversation. So I don't know all the details, but I know she was, by all, standards, scamming people. People were paying her, and she wasn't delivering services, she wasn't offering refunds, she just wasn't communicating, period. What happened the other day, apparently Cassidy Campbell, in disguise at one of the expos, confronted her, and some guy stepped in some coffee booth, I don't know if that's a sponsor of hers or whatever, and said that her, she stole like $200 from his daughter, which is really funny. It's a funny video, but it's also sad because just the reaction on her face and kind of like this denial and just this kind of wall. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Who is this guy? It doesn't matter that he was in disguise. The fact that she was in the wrong, she knows that. We all know that. And he was calling her out on it. And just the way the interaction, you can go check out that video. It's easy to search for it. What I have an issue with, because I run my own fitness business. I have my own, Swolenormous is my company. I do online training. I have an online community. And she said, and I'm going to go through a couple things on how to run a business. I don't have all the business experience in the world. I started Swolenormous a couple years ago, and I've learned as I went along the way, just as she seemingly has too, because she'll say when she started off, no one knew what fitness influencers were, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like a little sob story, okay? No one knows or knew what a fitness influencer actually means. Like, it's still just kind of maturing right now with the platforms, how ads work or how they can promote products for other companies and how they can bring them a lot of money because you have a lot of followers and you promote a discount code or something. You can bring a company a ton of business, like any other kind of celebrity. Only it used to be just movie actors, TV and athletes and TV stars and things like that. Now there's so many people that have that same type of clout and can deliver a lot of business for companies. So she said that when she started, she got some kind of advice, and I guess she executed on that advice, built the site or offered programs, and it grew out of control at whatever rate of speed. Right away, if you have a problem delivering your product, authenticity is always number one. One thing that I pride myself on with this type of fitness relationship, being online, being a personality myself, having my daily podcast. I'll put all the links for my stuff down in the description below if you want to check out my podcast and check out my community and listen to my content, follow my videos and things like that. But one thing that I've always done is be transparent. And I've been honest. Whenever someone asks me a question, if I don't know the answer, I'll tell them. If there's something that I can't offer or someone doesn't like something, I will gratefully and readily offer a refund. It's a communication. It's similar to when I used to bartend. A lot of you probably bartended, or when you go to a bar, you sit down, you understand if the bar is busy. You understand if there's a lot of people sitting at the bar and there's one bartender. You don't expect to get all the attention if there's 30 people at the bar. But what you do expect is acknowledgement. You expect respect, and you want to know that they see you. You're okay with waiting 5 or 10 minutes. You just want to know that they know that you're there, right? That you're going to get helped. So what I would always do as a bartender, someone sits down, even if I'm busy, I would come bring them menus and put 2 napkins right in front of them and say, hey, what's going on, you two? Just look over the menu. I'll be right with you. It's really busy, but I'll just be with you in right a couple minutes. And usually people are like, okay, cool, sweet. They know that you know that they're there and you acknowledge them. And then they're fine for 10, 15 minutes. Even if they might get a little bit irritated, they understand it's busy, you're the only one there. You go over there and say, hey, I'm the only one working today. I'm just really slammed. I'll be with you in a couple of minutes. Just want to let you know that I know you're here. And people will stay for 20 minutes with no problem. And they're usually thankful for your attention once they get it. So that excuse doesn't really fly. She didn't acknowledge people. She didn't offer refunds. She didn't communicate. And that's breaking trust right away. Someone's giving you money. Anytime you have a business, anytime you have an interaction, especially online like this, when I'm talking to you, I don't know who you are. I don't know who's watching this, when you're watching this. You could be watching this 2 years after I make it. But if you purchase something from me, if you sign up for let's say my program, Swolenormous X, when you give me money, it's investing in our trust that we build. I deliver content, and however I deliver content, with entertainment, with other types of information, my podcast, and we build trust. We build a relationship in which it might culminate with you wanting more of my services, in which there's a paywall, you purchase and you get more services. And it's a relationship. It's give and take, like any kind of relationship. And now I don't know all of her content, but I know she's had a lot of problems with relationships, and that's probably one of the reasons why there's no communication. If she said to everyone that was buying, let's say she got flooded with orders, and she emailed each and every one of you that got screwed, she said, this just blew up really, really fast. Just bear with me. I will get to all of your emails. I'll get to all of your questions. If you want a refund, I'm happy to do so, but just give me a couple weeks. I know you're there. I really appreciate your patience and support as this thing has just grown really fast. I'm trying to bring on a couple other people. I think a lot of people would have stayed. You understand, oh my gosh, she started a business. If she made this kind of video right after that started happening, but she didn't. So all of a sudden you're kind of covering it up and you're going on all these vacations, you're taking all these pictures and all these nice lighting, you're buying all these things, and people, this kind of stuff has to gestate and this kind of bad blood has to boil over eventually. But, if you have hundreds of thousands of people following you, you're not going to notice maybe a couple bad comments. I mean, everyone's going to have a couple dislikes on their video, a couple negative people. She's a scam artist, and people are like, no, she's not, shut up. But then after a while, it becomes, well, there's a huge disproportionate rise in negativity. There's got to be some stock to this. And of course, Yelp reviews and all those things that have come out since then, you realize that, yeah, she was not producing and she wasn't reciprocating with the agreed content, whether it's programs or coaching, this, that, and the other. So that you have to be authentic. You have to be real. You have to be real with the people. They're giving you money. People have no obligation to give me or anyone else any money. So you're building trust. You're building a rapport. It's a relationship. It's communication. And she trashed that. She disrespected. She violated people's trust. And when you violate someone's trust, they're going to bite you. They're going to snap back. And that's what's happening right now. So that video was that's a kind of apologetic video that you make when you say like a racial slur on the news, right? That's the kind of video that you say right after something went wrong. Like, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have said that, I really apologize. No one's buying the crying game. No one's buying that kind of acting because she's kind of done that through all of her videos. through all these ups and downs. You know she's a good actress. People cover it up. I mean, all these videos are edited and uploaded afterwards. Like a couple of these little spots in between, if I cough or there's a loud bang, I mean, I'll cut it out and clip it out. So you can do multiple takes. I know she did one long take and there was like a dryer noise or some loud thing in the background. It's just, it didn't come off as authentic. And as you, like I said, it was just too little too late. I think everyone would agree. It's too little too late from that aspect. So from a business owner and someone who's in a similar space as, I don't like to put myself in the same category because I do stuff completely different. But my main focus is on building the community and building my personal community on all platforms. I'm not just on YouTube, I'm everywhere. And I feel like she was just completely ignoring that community. Now, maybe she, at the beginning, and maybe, underlying, she wants to help women. She wants to, but I think she has to help herself. And I wasn't thinking about making a video. I wasn't going to make this video. And I wasn't, there's gonna be some humor in this video. I'm sure you like the opening intro. But that's not to kick her while she's down. This is just my 2 cents from being in a similar space and understanding the hurt that a lot of her people and a lot of you, because a lot of you probably watching this are those that have gotten screwed over. A lot of you, like, I get it. I get why you're upset. I get why you're pissed off. Another thing that I didn't really like about her apology video was the fact that she read it off her phone. I mean, if you're going to be real, finally straightforward and real, then talk. Screw up. Fuck up. Like, forget what you're going to say and just pause for 5 seconds. Like, give people some real shit. Don't read it off your fucking phone. Be real with people. If you're honest with people, you don't have to read a script. The President of the United States has to read a fucking script because, there's a lot writing on it. But I don't believe that you need to read a speech. You wrote a speech? Like, what the fuck is this? Just talk, communicate, talk to people. Let them know how you feel. If you're really upset and you're really sorry, tell them that. Everyone's just looking for, and people just want to know the truth. They're pissed off because they haven't gotten the truth. That's why people are upset. They've been lied to. They feel like they've been scammed, that they've been emotionally raped and taken advantage of, violated, because they put their trust in you, Brittany, and you gave them, or they gave you their money because they trust you. That's the only reason people gave you money. They trusted you, and you violated that trust. And people do not take to violating trust. It's essentially you cheated on them. Just like in a relationship, when a guy or girl cheats on the partner, you cheated on them. You took their money and you were flaunting it because your success came at their expense, and they're pissed off. So I didn't like how she read that off a phone. I would never read something off a phone. I would go live and give a live fucking take if I had something like that to say, which I don't see ever doing, because if you tell the truth, you have nothing to hide. You don't have to make apologies if you're always telling the truth and being authentic to yourself. I also was a little bit sketched out that when she put the email up, I know she's gonna put in the description below, she should have had the email or a phone number, whatever, on the bottom of the screen or scrolling like a ticker the entire video. It went on for like 2 seconds, faded away. It's like you should be going and bending over backwards to make this right. You should be doing everything in your power to make this right. Not just, oh, here's an email, check it out. You should be doing everything that you can. And the fact that you said, let me know what you bought and when you're buying, your proof of purchase. She didn't say that she was going to give a refund. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't notice in the video, I'm not going to watch it again, but I don't think she actually said that she would give a refund. She was just saying, email me your details. I mean, that just leaves it open-ended. Like, tell people, I will give you a refund. I will give you a refund. Like, maybe she has to get the money together and she has to liquidate some things or scale back. Like, you'll get your refund within 180 days because of the volume. Okay, but it will settle the score. It will settle the score, and you have to earn the trust back. And it's going to be a long road for her. And if she still wants to do this type of stuff, she's going to have to really, 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 really work hard. And it's not going to be easy, because when you break someone's trust, as you know, in any kind of relationship, it's really hard to work your way back. So that's my opinion. That's my take on it, just from a business owner's perspective. And like I said, someone in the same space, similar to what she's doing. I'm just doing a lot more. I'm doing a lot more depth, but I just can't imagine doing any of that myself. And it's absolutely reprehensible. And like I said, if you are upfront with people, if you're honest, people are very forgiving. They're very understanding if you're honest. Just think about what would have happened if she got absolutely flooded with 10,000 requests for X, Y, and Z. Okay, that's why a lot of businesses that maybe make hats or shirts, they do influencer marketing, and then a celebrity wears their shirt and boom, they get 100,000 orders and they can't handle it. People are gonna be pissed off and a business can go under from growing too fast. So that's essentially what happened here. But if she let everyone know that your order is pending, we have a ton of orders coming in, and I can't personally keep up with it. I need to hire some people. So you have two options. I will get to yours as soon as I can, and I'll even give you 20% off. I'll give you a partial refund, or I'll give you a total refund if you don't want to wait this time period. And I think she would have kept everyone's trust. Someone might have gotten their money back, but they wouldn't have been pissed off and be slandering her. They might have given her less stars, but they would have appreciated the customer service. And that's really what is lacking with social media. It's that engagement with community. A lot of these influencers, they think because they're big and they get a ton of comments, that they don't have a responsibility to each individual person. And as much as I want my stuff to grow, and I have been growing rapidly since I started, I know that each number is a person. Every time there's a like or a view, it's a human being looking at the computer or looking at their phone. You are all, everyone that's watching this right now, you are all real people. And that's extremely important to remember. Just as much as you use your phone for YouTube, your viewers are using their phone for YouTube. And they're giving you not only their attention, but they're also investing in your services. They're giving you money. So you break that trust and you have to pay the consequences. That's what happens. It's a risk like anything else. And when you are a person, when you are a company, when you're an entity, you're a brand, it's very important to uphold that relationship and put your customer on the highest pedestal in terms of wanting to help them, understanding their needs, and making sure that that trust is the strongest part of your relationship. So that's my opinion. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry to everyone that has gotten screwed, but if you like this video, please like, subscribe. All my links, my podcast, website, everything is down below, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound